Hello, everybody. Today we've got a special, very special uh, Wake Up Sunshine with Angelina. Is actually not in this. It's Grandma Mary's poetry and her artwork as well. And today is May 27th, 2025. It's a Tuesday. Memorial Day was yesterday. And uh, it's a day late because I didn't go check Grandma Mary's site. And I did that today, and here we go. So, four very poignant, uh, soulful poems for our soldiers who have given their lives so that we may be free and be here watching this video and listening to the poems. I'm not going to say too much in between. I don't think I need to. And I was pretty silent throughout anyway because it is a solemn day and a solemn occasion. Let's go ahead and watch. In honor of the nameless of the nation, for the unknown American soldiers, by Mery Mozarts. Anonymity is only painful for those who chase fame, but those who walked into fire with duty in their hearts, they knew greatness doesn't need to be seen to shine. They didn't fight for medals or headlines, but to shield the lives beside them, to stand firm in the face of chaos. In their pocket, perhaps a half-burnt letter, a promise scrawled in trembling ink, but glowing with truth. And the mother, when she opened that small, silent box, let a tear fall and said, "My son promised he'd come back, and he did. He promised returned, even if he did not." They didn't die for power, but for the quiet of a street they once rode their bike down, for the law, for the dignity of home. They left so that freedom and order could stay. And today at 3 o'clock we bow our heads in silence, louder than any anthem, for those who lie unnamed on earth, yet whose names the stars whisper every night in heaven. You know, I think Mery is a poet, a very good poet, if you ask me. And these are some really sobering and touching poems that she's written for Memorial Day. Lament of the Nameless for Memorial Day by Mery Mozarts. No hand laid flowers on their coffins, no name etched in frames. They departed without farewell, without a cradle left waiting, without a street to lean their shadows on. And we stayed with a peace that flowed through their veins just to reach us. Soldiers who carried no map, no letter, only the scent of home in their empty pockets. And today, at 3 o'clock, a nation holds its breath, not for war, but for the loneliness of peace. Silence is the highest flag we raise in their honor. For those who left, so we could remain, so that life might offer us another chance. Elegy of the Departed. Ah, a cry for the silent ones, by Mery Mozarts. Ah, the cry, the lament for the sweepers of sorrow, those who vanished with closed eyes into the arms of night and never returned. No hand laid flowers on their coffins, no name left behind on stone. They left without farewell, without a light in the window, without a moon to walk them home. And I wait by the door, not for their return, but to kiss the trace of their steps on soil. No longer echoes, and I wait by the door, not for their return, but to kiss the trace of their steps that no longer echoes their voices, on soil that no longer echoes their voices. Well, that's a struggle. Try that again. And I wait by the door not for their return, but to kiss the trace of their steps on soil that no longer echoes their voices. Soldiers whose empty pockets held no map, no promise, only the scent of home, and a will-written and unfinished sorrow. And today at 3 o'clock, in the heart of a nation that sings no anthem, silence dances, a silent stitch from sorrow. Oh, half-raised flags, oh, tears swallowed in pride, you alone remain to bear witness. Some left so that we may stay, and what a sacred rank it is to be forever unnamed. Grandma Mery is a great poet. These poems from Grandma Mery are quite something. She is definitely a great poet. Not that I had any doubt that she was, but these kind of seal the deal. I Am a Soldier, a song for those who took flight, by Mery Mozarts. I am a soldier, not to shout, but to stand for a silence that demands the soul. With God in my heart, I stepped into the night to shine like the sun in the darkest place. I am a soldier, guardian of a vow that never got lost in the noise of the world. In my flight, it was a quiet glory, like an eagle soaring unseen in the highest sky, offering its heart to the wind. I am a soldier, my wings perhaps broken in the soil, but my spirit still soars. Maybe no name remains etched on stone, but each night a star shines in my honor. And my mother, who still leaves the window open, smiles through tears and says, he said he'd come back, and now the whole sky is his return. Thank you, Grandma Mery, for these beautiful thoughts and poems to commemorate Memorial Day, and also for the artwork. What's left to be said? I hope everybody took a moment today to be silent and think about those that sacrificed their lives so that we could be here watching YouTube, I guess. All right. Yeah. Grandma Mary's poetry is actually magnificent, if you ask me. I can't say enough. There's not enough adjectives to describe it. You know who that reminds me of? Angelina. Because it's so hard to find the right words to describe Angelina's voice and what it does to us. I mean, you can come up with all kinds of words like beautiful, amazing, great, and there's more and more spectacular. You could also use magnificent, right? Emotional. You can come up with all kinds of words to describe it, but after those words part your lips or leave your fingers because you're typing it somewhere, it just seems like it's just not quite right. It's just not enough. It's close, maybe, but not enough. And that's the same way I feel about Grandma Mary's poetry here. There's really, I can say profound, I can say magnificent, I can say very touching and deeply emotional. Maybe the best thing I can say is thank you, Grandma Mery, for your wonderful poetry. Maybe that's the best thing I can say. Anyway, I hope you guys took a minute to celebrate Memorial Day yesterday, just had a moment of silence. And for those that have lost loved ones in battle or in the military, thank you for your sacrifice. There's nothing that I can say that makes it better. So let us move on. You guys have a great day after Memorial Day, and keep in mind that it's the only one of these you're going to get, so go ahead and try to use it wisely. Have a great day. Bye-bye.